Jake's Moto Vlogging Channel. I'm running on fumes like a fucking idiot. I literally back there like tried to pull up like a little mini wheelie and the bike immediately fucking stuttered. The gas station up the road here. Let me get into my cool mode. Gold iridium faster thing. What's up, YouTube? We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. You were in the. That would be either one of us. We're in the right lane. That's all right, Kia. I won't tell if you won't tell. I win. Fuel ropes is gotten. Let's get out of here. I haven't done a real wheelie in a fucking minute. Wonder if I can do one. There's a little fucky Volkswagen. Look at this. Look at this fucking buggied out doom buggy. We're gonna fucking ride with this guy. Let's go hit some jumps. This is the first time I've been riding since I've been back. Do you know where I have been? Do you? Would have been a really good time to be following Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, it's a little fucking weird. Motorsports. You go inside of them? And riding in this environment. What's up, guys? What's up, man? How you doing? What's up, yo? What's up, dude? We got a pack in here like sardines.
Follow investment news and 10 minutes online. This is what you're all doing. Why did you do this shit today?
No fucking way, man. Can I like ride my bike up this hill? Oh, look at I'm riding up this bitch. Are we getting in trouble? Z's getting yelled at. Z's getting yelled at. We gotta go. Woo! It was hotter there in temperature, but I literally get home and I'm like, no, dude, fuck humidity. Fuck this shit. So I mowed the lawn instead, like a real jackass, like some kind of fucking family man. You know that feeling when you've been out of town and you get back, crate sleep in your own bed and shit in your own shitter? That's good and all, but it's like you're not quite synced back up with time or something weird. It took me about 2-3 days to get over that, and I think I'm kind of back to normal now. But those first few days are just completely fucked. You know, when you get home, you're just walking around your house just looking at shit like, yeah. But in California, like, I don't know why. When I got back from Thailand 2 years ago, and it's like a 12-hour time difference plus being in an entire completely different culture, you just walk around like, why are things like this? Because they're not like that over there. And now that makes sense to me, even though I was only there for like 11 days or something. Like, life no longer makes sense to you here, even though you spent your whole fucking life here for just spending a few days over there. Actually, I'm gonna go down that way. Turn around here, and this little Mr. Leahy up here. Hopefully, they don't get mad at me. Look, I'm already getting a dog. Just chill out, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a good guy. I promise. Trailer neighborhood. This actually doesn't look too terrible. Is that guy is that a man or a woman? Man, doesn't look like he had meth in his hand. A Camaro. That makes sense out here. This is like that side of Sunnyvale when they like fixed it up, you know, and they had like that new side, and they were trying to get everybody in on. Holy dick. There's a way to get to the trails through this neighborhood, and I fucking never can fucking remember how to do it. I'm gonna see if I can today. Nah, I probably shouldn't go down that way. God, this bike is tall. The bike I had over in California was considerably shorter seat height. I'll go off-roading and I'll somehow come out in this neighborhood, which I think I'm like, you know what it must be? I think when I do it, maybe I'm just like doing it like illegal as fuck, you know? Like, I think maybe it's like I'm just exiting on somebody's property. All the other motovlogger meets, why, you know, it's nothing against them. Like, they're all fun. But I always leave there like, fuck, you feel like, did I give people enough time? Was I, you know, was I fun? Or am I an asshole, you know? I have to like cut people off and move on to other people. Like, even the ones that we hang out with that for a while, I just always get that feeling of like, fuck, I don't think I like did enough, you know what I'm saying? SCMM, it's scum. I didn't feel that way. I did a little bit. You always like a little bit, but because there was so many people. But if you don't know, they all meet at one place for about 2 hours at this place called Chaparral Motorsports, which is like a mall of motorbike shit. It's like a dealership that's so fucking big and so much accessories. It's bizarre, man. Like, it's like going to a Costco. Like, the guy's gonna check your shit when you leave, you know? Like, he's gonna check your receipt. And when you buy something at one of the mini counters, because they have counters away from the thing, they seal the back. It's fucking... I've never seen a dealership this insane. This was crazy. Anyway, that doesn't matter. You meet there, and then you go from there. For like 2 hours, you go to this hotel out in Palm Springs. And then the rule is you get to the hotel, and you're not supposed to film. And at first I was like, oh, that's so fucking gay. Like, why wouldn't we be able to film? It'd be so much cool film. And then you realize why when you get there. Because it's like real on fan interaction, no fucking with cameras. The guys that want to take their helmets off and don't, you know, the guys that don't want to show their face don't have to worry about nothing. And it's just like, it's more real, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really is you and the fans just like hanging the fuck out and drinking beers together. And like, oh, look at this guy. What is he on? Is that a three-wheeler? Hell yeah. Fucking three-wheeler, man. I haven't been out here in a while because it's been absolutely dickered with fucking mud. All the California guys, it's just a different vibe out there, you know? And people think, oh, because of the fucking weed. It was just really fucking cool out there. This trail's been surprisingly dry, but I can see very quickly the big trails I want to get on are still the fuck underwater. Oh, the kickstand wants to... Here, glass bottles always work well. Oh yeah, with the waters right there. Epic shot. No filter needed. Instagrams. Let's do this shit. The view ropes. Let's make like a flea and bounce or something clever they would say. Oh my god, why is the seat so tall? If you didn't know, I rented a fucking Indian Scout. I didn't want to borrow somebody's bike for a couple reasons. One, I wanted to be able to go ride that thing wherever I wanted without a chaperone. Which, you know, like for instance, Ian 187 borrowed Suburban Delinquent's bike. He had to go everywhere together, you know, because he kind of wants to keep his eye on it, as account of what Snow Kitten did to his last one, you know, when he was trying to jump all those cars and fucking around it. Fucking hilarious. I want to be able to ride this thing where I want to ride, when I want to ride it, and I won't want to fucking, like, feel like I'm treating it, like, bad to compare to the way the person does. Because you know me, like, I like to get on my bikes and fuck around and ride them, right? I looked at rental bikes, right? European bikes, they wanted like a lot more money per day. And the fact that I was renting it for 5 days already got pretty pricey, right? It turns out you can actually rent cruisers for pretty fucking cheap. Fuck it, I'll rent a cruiser. And I originally had rented a Harley Davidson, but they didn't have it for some reason. I don't know why, but I got on this Indian Scout. And if you don't know, the Indian Scout, for a cruiser, it's got a pretty mean fucking engine in it. I really want to ride the Octane version now. Holy fuck, because I genuinely really liked riding that that bike around, and I'm kind of glad too that I wanted to fucking ride a Harley just because fuck it, why not, you know? But I did literally so much riding on that bike. I went so many places. I think it was a better choice to have the 100 horsepower Scout, because even a 1200 horsepower 1200 horsepower, woo! A 1200cc Sportster is only, I think, like 60-70 horsepower. So, and we were fucking hauling, man. I probably needed a water-cooled bike too, because we really, like I said, way the fuck out into the desert. I was hauling all the time. I basically ended up hauling dank Willie shit everywhere too, which is fine. He's a great guy and I had the bike to do it. But like, I literally am like, we were like fucking piling it up on the back of this Scout. Like, it had saddlebags. When I first got it, I was like, saddlebags? Oh, that's kind of lame. But then I was like, no, these are totally awesome. So me and Dank would just stuff the saddlebags, pile our bags up on the back, and just fucking rock and roll, man. It was amazing to be able to get off a bike at the end of the day riding and not have like my back and my fucking knees hurt. I know you think, oh, Jake, you fucking old man. Dude, it's from injuries and shit, right? Blew the knee out in Thailand. Back got fucked up when I was like 19, getting rear-ended by a commercial bus in a CJ7, a real Jeep. My back has always had slip discs in it and all this shit. Like, this bike is actually a fairly comfortable position, but it's just firm and hard, and it's just a fucking gnarly owl. See, owl right there. If I go out for a good 4-hour ride, like on a Supermoto Sunday ride or one of our third Saturday rides, I get home and I'm like, ow. That bike rode for fucking hours upon hours upon hours. And it was cool as shit because I got off the bike and I was like, nice to be able to have a bike that actually has fucking legs on it and not feel bad. Like, I take this thing like I start doing more than 65 on this thing, I feel like genuinely bad for it. I'm like, it's geared too short. It's got one fucking quart of oil in it, a quart and a little bit. And that's just the nature of this bike. It's nothing bad about the bike. I mean, that's just what it is. I love this in my Grom, is like these little hooligan toys. How cool is it to be able to go ride out somewhere and make a video and go to a tourist attraction like fucking Salvation Mountain or the Salton Sea. I think I might have fucked up because now it's like now I want something like that.
Are you a cop? No, you're not. So I get to do some things that you can't do, and you can just suck on my cock because I can go where I want to go, and that's the point of a motorbike.
People talk about this. I think it's my high beam kind of looks like a bat symbol a little bit. It was the cheap option that, you know, oh, skunks, Jesus, fuck, there's 2 skunks. Did you see that? Ah, what are these like cats doing out here? Oh, those weren't cats, they were fucking skunks, mate. I don't think I got skunked. Everything smells nice. My God, what if there's more skunks? What if there's some rakins? What is this? Oh, it's a bay of hell. A bay of hell. A bay of hell. Jake, what are you fucking... Did you have a stroke? Bay of hell. We're alive. We didn't get skunked or eaten by a snake. A line formed right as I got off my bike at Chaparral Motorsports of people that wanted to say what's up, which is super cool, right? I spent the whole time right there in front of my bike. You can't fuck off and tell the people you're not gonna like, hey, thanks for forming a line, but I'm gonna fuck off now. Like, you can't do that. So I just stood there like hanging out, and I was signing things and taking pictures, and it was a fucking really cool experience. And then I remembered I had all my shit in my saddlebags. People kept asking, hey, do you got any merch for sale? And I was like, oh yeah, it's like in the saddlebags because I have saddlebags. Isn't that cute? So I just opened up the saddlebags and was like, yeah. And people were buying shit and taking pictures, and it was cool. And then I kind of like thought about it after the fact. And again, maybe I'm just overthinking, but I was like, do I look like an asshole for just spending the whole time like selling merch, just standing there with a line formed instead of walking around saying what's up to people? Because that's... I worry about that, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. And then in general, I kept getting this one comment over and over again. When people would meet me and they'd talk to me for a minute, they would say, Jake, I'm so glad you're not an asshole. Do people assume I am? What perception of me do people have? If you were thinking about going to Scum and you didn't, you done and fucked up. You fucked up. You idiot. So glad I got to go. It's like one of my biggest subscriber fan base states too, outside of Texas. It's like the second biggest. Something smells amazingly good over here. Dear Patreons, thank you for sending me to California. It was a really swell time, and I met a few nice guys, and it was fun, and we filmed, and we rode a giant cruiser. It's really not that big. And we were the kings of the world. We were the kings of the world. I want to know why there's a cup in the road. I kicked it. I want to know why this road is so rough. It doesn't matter, I'm on a motard. But when I'm in my car, I'm like, come on, city, fix the fucking road.